is why I had my 2024 recap video come out on the 30th instead of the 31st, because I knew Ferb was coming today. I think it's kind of odd to just have, like, this character come out on New Year's Eve and not wait till next week. But you know what? Who cares? We're getting Ferb at the end of the year. Let me just quickly check to see if there's any new thing. I've read that already. I was not able to get the Eve costume because the trials were too difficult for me. Eve, there's your costume. I get it, because it's like, this is what she looked like when she was offline and she was floating around. Wally just needed to drag her around. So he tied her up in Christmas decorations. And it makes sense, because it's like Christmas Eve, hardy, har, 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 puns. Ferb. Sometimes the simplest inventions create the greatest adventures. A man of few words, but boundless imagination, Ferb is an inventive genius and the perfect counterpart to his energetic stepbrother Phineas, who is yet to be in the game, but let's be honest, he's coming soon. If we got Perry, we got Doof, we got Ferb. Watch them add Candace next, and then there Isabella, Buford, Baljeet. They'll probably add Irving before Phineas. That would be hilarious, actually. Jamming to the beat, Ferb pulls out his tambourine and plays it 3 times, dealing normal damage per hit to all enemies and applying 1 stack of decay with each strike. Additionally, Ferb grants himself and his allies invisibility and reflect for 6 seconds. That's, so even if you have precise, you're still taking damage. Well, they did nerf reflect a bit. How much does it do? Heroes with reflect prevent 80% of incoming damage. 20% of incoming damage is also returned to the enemy who dealt the damage. Reflected damage cannot crit, be dodged, or reflected again. Yeah, okay. The cool guy. Ferb puts on sunglasses and snaps his fingers, striking a pose at the enemies, stunning all enemies for 10 seconds, and removing 50% energy from all enemies who are disabled. Additionally, Ferb cleanses himself and all allies, and grants skill power and basic damage to his team. For each disabled enemy, he grants an additional amount of skill power and basic damage. So it looks like every time he deals... Well, he's not damaging the enemy, he's just, like, disabling them. And then he just adds some stuff to himself. He dealt damage here, yes he does. 3 times. Yeah, to all enemies, okay. So not as powerful as Shiga, who does, like, 8 times, I think? But who knows, maybe he does, like, a strong amount each time. New project. Ferb creates a snow cone machine, granting himself basic damage for the next 10 seconds. During this time, his basic attacks remove 3 buffs from enemies and freeze them for 4 seconds. Red sunglasses. Ferb gains... Wait, let me listen to that again. Okay, I'm just listening to the guitar. Let me turn up the volume for this part, actually. Now, I can't tell if they either forgot to add the sounds or if it's doing the thing where the sound is varying depending on how you tap it. I saw this glitch with Maylin Lee as well, where every time I tapped her, sometimes the sounds would work and sometimes they wouldn't. I know that last part is from Animal, but in this case it works because it's a guitar. Although, you can do the meme, you know, guitars are never animated correctly. I wouldn't know. I don't play guitar. Ferb gains armor and reality for each hero on the battlefield with an active disable effect. Additionally, whenever an enemy dodges or blocks a disable, Ferb gains 50% attack speed and energize for 5 seconds. While energized by this skill, Ferb gains 50 extra energy each time he basic attacks. Guitar solo. While enemies are disabled, they take 50% increased damage. Jamming to the beat now also applies 5 fatigue stacks and silences all enemies for 4 seconds. Ferb steals 100% of energy lost in The Cool Guy, up to a maximum of 300 energy. This effect can only trigger once every 10 seconds. Plus an additional amount of, like, basic damage rate, max HP in reality. Mural Dilemma. R.A. Is that Rhea? Although, that's for hexing, okay. And Mr. Incredible? Or Mr... No, he's way too old. It has to be... I'm probably forgetting another Mr. in the game. Who are they? Let's see. Okay, Mr. Big. Oh, Rapunzel! Okay, I'm excited to see that one. Ferb pulls out... Oh, sorry, nope. We're doing... All enemies start the combat... All enemies start combat with Hex for 2 seconds. Spelling error there, or no, not spelling, just grammar. Or, for Mr. Big, new project now has 10% less cooldown, plus 30% attack speed. I guess more attack speed is better because it means you can deal the skills more often. Although, starting combat hexed is always a good one to have because, well, I guess it's more useful for, like, enemies? Like, it's less useful for, like, okay, I can see some situations where, like, in Invasion, where the enemies have, like, full stacks of energy. But then, in my case, where every time I go up against any character who has, the enemy starts out hexed, it's always a pain for my team. It's never right. Well, then again, I don't have any characters who start out with hex. So, like, either way, I think this one's more useful for defense, but this one's more useful for, like, offense. Predictive debilitation, power debilitation, nimble, exhausting attacks, freeze fracture, and the battle badge, and edit subclass, and that's everything with Ferb. Now we can actually chat spar with him, so let's find an easy match. Let's do a mirror match, actually. No, everyone go. We just need Ferb. How does he scale with Doof? Where is Doof? Okay, well, that's the wrong duck. There's the platypus I need. Scaling's a bit weird here, because no way Agent P is that big compared to Ferb. But where's Dr. D? Actually, I'll keep Agent P out here. There's Dr. D. That scales well, however, but we don't need all of you. We just need Ferb. Comes in on a skateboard. Pulls out the gun, and he just immediately throws it away. He's not using it at all. Hey, the snow cone machine. He's walking over slowly. There we go. There's his attack. Oh, he pulls out the little tissue. Throws in the towel. Okay, now let's find... let's see you fight against Penny. I didn't showcase Penny's lose animation. At least, I don't think I ever did. No, she wasn't available for chat spar, so of course I never saw it. Brings out the money. Okay, Ferb takes a while to attack. Oh, what happened there? Well, there she goes. Sad. It's another one of those droopy, sad that I see on so many characters. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Now, where is CV Agent P? Now, you don't have something for me to test out Ferb yet, but Mufasa team is as good as any. And, I don't know, let's throw in a tank. Let's throw in... I was talking about Shigo earlier, so let's throw her in there. And why not? Let's just throw in Dr. D. And my own Penny Proud, even though she is not leveled up yet, because I was waiting for Ferb to show up before I activate my limited VIP access thing. Oh, have I seen her run? I don't even think I've seen her run in either. Oh, there goes Shigo. And everyone's dead. Yep, just threw in the towel. Okay. That's about it for Ferb. Not too many thoughts on it. I don't see any, mind-breaking skills like anyone else. And it's not, overly complex like what a Mufasa had. Also, I can't believe it took me this long to realize that the reason they added Mufasa to the game was to advertise the new movie. I didn't put 2 and 2 together that day. Was there anything else I missed? Yeah. Actually, there are, since I have this, it didn't take me too long to review Ferb. I want to take a little bit of time to appreciate Swann here, because I was sick when she came out, and I wasn't able to fully appreciate her arrival to the game. And here we go. Yes. All we need now is her husband, and we'll have all the main pirates, which is... Oh, wait. See Ferb again. Oh, there we go. You caught me just in time. Let's see. Okay, can Agent P actually defeat Ferb mono a mono? Because he leveled up his heroes a lot. Oh no! Ooh. Okay, it's getting... Oh, but he's berserk. Oh, it's a close one, actually. Oh. That was a close fight, actually. Does he got anything else in here? Yep, here we go. We're fighting Doof. Doof starts out invisible. I forgot about that. Now, Agent P well, no, he didn't. Oh! There we go. But you know what? Let's see if that's just one-on-one. Can Ferb win with backup? Let's have... I'm just going to be for fun here. Have Penny back him up. Now, Penny's not that strong. I maxed out her skills, but I haven't gone to Emerald tier yet. Oh, yep. With backup, he can do it. But of course, that was 2v1, so, you know, it's not... We'd expect that. But there we go. we got like a little sparring there. So, that's the end of 2024. It was a big year for me, very productive. Lots of new Disney Heroes videos, lots of new videos, period, actually. 2 new shows added. Not that anyone who watches these videos would actually care, because I know that the Disney Heroes community only watches my Disney Heroes videos, and they ignore anything else I upload, which is understandable, because it's 2 completely different styles of content. I don't expect everyone to watch everything I upload. But, there was... I recapped about this in the 2024 recap, including some of my thoughts on the year of Disney Heroes, but in short, it's there was a lot of good stuff this year. I think the only lowest point was probably Franny, but that's only because she wasn't properly built. Rannykins, on the other hand, was just weak. It's the idea of that... I understand what they're going for, but a lot of people did not vibe with that at all. It was just he was not well built. And I'm really looking forward for 2025, because with this new hero release schedule, we can expect to see even more heroes come out throughout the year. And we're starting off... Well, not starting off, but Anne is coming soon, late January. That's a character who's on the top of my list, and now that she's coming, I guess the top of my list now is Sora, but fat chance of him ever getting in here. And for the off chance that someone who is a fan of the rest of my content just happens to be watching this video and has actually made it to this point, this year was there was a lot of accomplishments this year. 3,000 subs were accomplished this year. That's a milestone. And while past years I've only made 10-ish characters, animated rigs, this year I made 24. Plus, that's not including all the clones I made as well. And of course, finally creating the new Mr. Tennis Ball, which I did do a poll whether people wanted blue or green, and green won by a landslide, as I suspected. Poor Starscream can never win. But guys, that's gonna be the end of the last video of 2024. I shall see you all in 2025.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video from beginning to end. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel and join the Zainreborn community. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.